Delphiniums are herbaceous perennial flowers for zones 3 through 7, but can be annuals in warmer climates. Delphiniums bloom in late spring and require 6 to 8 hours of sun. Today I'll show you how to harvest and store delphinium seeds so you can enjoy these stunning flowers year after year. Now, my delphiniums I had started with winter sowing a few years back, and they have been coming back for me every year and looking better every single year. Now, this is the stage that I like to cut this back, and I cut the entire stalk with all the seed heads, even though it has a few immature ones at the top. Now, you want to be sure that when you're collecting your seeds, you're doing this on a dry day. Delphinium seeds are very easy to harvest, and you can see that they're ready when you look at the plant and the petals have fallen off and the seed pods have turned brown and there's a little crack open. And as you can see here, if you look inside of the seed pod that's cracked open, you can actually see some of those little black seeds in there. So I then take the entire stalk and place it in a paper bag. A lot of the pods are already kind of open and the seeds already start to drop in the bag. And I will continue to cut and collect more pods. Now, you can allow for your seeds to just self-sow in place, or you can cut off the stalk and take it to another part of your garden and place that stalk on the ground where you want them to grow, or even take them and shake them around, take a few pods and shake them out into an area where you want to see them grow. However, I prefer to collect the seeds instead of letting the plant self-sow because it does offer a few things. One, you can have control of where to sow them, allowing you to strategically plan your garden layout or to fill a specific area. Also, when you let the plant self-sow, it can lead to overcrowding, but of course you can thin them out in your garden. But there are so many other chores in the garden that I would likely not get to that, and I'd rather be a little bit more strategic about where I'm going to be planting new delphiniums. And of course, also collecting seeds allows you to share and trade with other gardeners. So here we are inside with all of these stalks of seeds that I have collected, and they're already loosened and some of the seeds are starting to drop out. Now, inside the bag, you'll see that I have a lot of seeds that have already dropped out of those pods. Now, there are sufficient seeds really here for me to grow more delphinium and also to store and keep for future planting. So now, since some of them are a little bit moist because it was a humid day, I'm just going to lay all the stalks out on a piece of craft paper. I then love to collect some silica gel packs that usually come in items you purchase, and I'm going to put those in there to make sure that everything stays nice and dry, and let the seed pods open up on that craft paper. We'll also cover the craft paper so that no light is really hitting it, and then I'll come back and collect some of those seeds. So here we are a few days later, and all of the pods have started to release seeds throughout the last couple of days, and there are lots more seeds here. But I am going to take some of these stalks and put them in a paper bag and start shaking them around to get out even more seeds. So one word of caution is that all parts of this plant, both the plant and the seeds, are poisonous. So you don't want to be ingesting this, and after handling the plant, please be sure to wash your hands thoroughly. So now, since I do have more seeds than I could possibly use, I have decided to do a giveaway. I will link a form down below that you can fill out to enter in a drawing, and I will pick 5 people who will get some of these seeds from my garden. So I love saving these empty medicine bottles, and I find that this is a good way to store my dried seeds because they are designed to keep prescription drugs dry and moisture proof. Sometimes I add a little silica gel pack inside of them, but otherwise I then put them away in a dark place that's kept nice and cool and dry. So my plan is to use these seeds in the fall to start some new delphiniums that I would like in a different part of my garden. And I'm also going to try out some of the seeds in my winter sowing to see how they do. So if you want to follow along with my winter sowing next, come probably around March of 2025, please be sure to subscribe and follow along. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.